Hello, my beautiful Vibe Tribers. Welcome to your weekly Mystic for February 24th through March 2nd of 2025. Many blessings to you all as we move forward in this prediction or forecast for the week. Remember, this is a collective reading for all sun, moon, and rising signs. It is the collective energy for the week. So if you'd like to have your own personal reading, please visit royalmystic.com. I'll be more than happy to see you as soon as you schedule your appointment. So let's see what the cards have to say as we move forward in this energy. And we'll begin the week with the Three of Cups, which is a double portion. These are seraphim. Their alchemical ingredients are what create gold from lead. Now, they are part of the manifestation and the alchemical creation of double poured in for an overflow of abundance. So, salt, sulfur, and mercury are their ingredients. And if I knew the combination, I'd be a gold making factory. However, that's that's technology that I believe is still up for debate on how it's quite done and very secretive. Then we have the energy of the Fool, which is a new beginning. Always welcome when we want to change in the easiest way to transition. So here's the energy of a new beginning, closing the door to the past, allowing you to step into your future. And it's an adventurous energy. So it's not just a dull, slipping along into your destiny. It's a exciting, beautiful, adventurous energy. So let's see what else we have. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine, pure, white light. Divine spirit, and that's a financial stability we love. And I love a progression. So we have the Three of Cups to the Four of Pentacles. So that's a step up in the overflow of abundance and that double blessing. This is the energy of the foundational stability and having the security of money in the bank was still in that new beginning. Divine Spirit, Spirit Guides, Gods, and Goddesses, thank you so much for being present here to allow all sun, moon, and rising signs to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining weehaw on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome this blessed energy. Thank you so much, Divine. You are always welcome and very appreciated. So, Monday and Tuesday have volunteered graciously for us. I wanted to make sure it was right side up. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, Sunday energy. Now, the underlier is the Fool. So, always happy to see that as it makes sure it stresses it was intentional that it showed up and it did. So, hallelujah. Thank you, universe. That's the first card of the tarot deck. When you first receive your deck in the box, that is number 1. Even though it's a 0, that's considered number 1 in that energy. And we'll start our second set of clarifiers with the energy of Ace of Rods. So that is something taking root and flourishing. So something new is blooming, budding, and literally burning away all that's been blocking. The clarity is coming in, everything, because the beautiful rays of the sun are bringing the light. So, hallelujah. This can be a new relationship, it can be a new business idea or new business itself. It can be something that you have been trying to get ignited or off the ground. It's absolutely taking root and able to now do so. So, as we move into our beautiful second set of cards, I will send you out all lots of blessings, love, and light as we move into this energy and creating new things as we shuffle. The creation is happening right now as we create the intense focus on our best possible life. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, Sunday. With hello, Three of Cups. Look at that. I mean, when a message wants to come through, that's the first 2 cards we started with, the Three of Cups and the Fool. So, hello, Seraphim, who are definitely part of the manifestation process here and creating gold from lead. We like the miraculous energy of that. Thank you, universe. And we receive it. So let me get that out of the way. And we'll start with magnetism. Magnetism is another way of talking about charisma or the law of attraction, focusing on what you're trying to bring in. Remember, sometimes it's not about focusing, well, a lot of times, and not just some, but we'll just, for sake of understanding, many, many, many times, more than half, um, we are in the energy of putting out frequencies of what we want to receive, right? Well, sometimes we get in a sabotage energy and we forget that we're also bringing that to us, right? So pay attention to what you're putting your tractor beams on, right? Because we don't want to bring in the worst case scenario. So give it as little focus as possible. I know it's impossible to stop your mind from doing it, but you can cut it short. Cut that thought off. So that means you have to become aware of what you're thinking subconsciously, what's running through your mind in the background. And the way you do that is the minute you start to feel negative and you realize it, you stop and ask, what was the seed thought? What thought did I just have that switched that energy? And you have to go back and play what you were playing in your mind. It works. I have had to do it, still do. And if you're paying attention and you start to heighten that ability, you'll immediately catch yourself, right? So it's good to have friends around you who are doing the same thing because they help you balance that. I attract and magnetize to me all that I need to get what I want. Well, what is that saying? That is saying the universe provides exactly what I need, exactly when I need it every single time. It is conspiring in my favor, right? So that's what you want to be in the energy of is I know that everything I need when I'm setting the vibration for what I want is attracted to me. It is true, but it's when we focus on what we don't want that stops the tractor beam. So pay attention, be aware, and allow yourself to shift gears quickly when you catch yourself doing it. Believe. Now, in the age of electronic, oh goodness, thank you, universe. The it kind of pulled my breath there. In the age of electronic transfers and electronic business, right? Everything is usually done that way. Even checks are done that way. But I want you to understand that don't limit yourself to the verbiage here or the descriptors, right? So believing that when you infuse money into causes that you believe in or companies that you appreciate, you're also creating a return because you're sending it in goodwill, which means it returns back to you for more. I believe that each check I write brings money back to me tenfold. So you can say that I believe that every dollar that I send out brings me money back tenfold, or all the money I send out brings me money tenfold. Because I don't have a checkbook anymore. But a lot of people, a lot of businesses still do. And I'm not saying you shouldn't say that. I'm saying I'm making an exception for people like me who have a different experience. So having that energy of understanding that when you're putting out and you're not doing it, you're not giving to get. You're giving because you want to support other people in their support of you. Mm. I never know what I'm gonna talk about when I sit down here, and it's always amazing. Oh, we have opal joy. Opal is a beautiful energy. Joy is the energy of that celebratory because, opals are kind of like a party all contained within their crystal because they are very sparkly and very pretty and iridescent. And I can't say enough about them. So, bringing the energy of joy, and the opals are beautiful. And we have our wonderful sacred geometric activations. Realization. This is where you bring something into 3D form or something fully comes into your life experience. The frequency of realization supports the internal process of becoming aware of our heart centered truth, as well as the external process of becoming our highest expression in this world. And that's when you're fully realized when you're doing what you believe is absolutely what you're put here on the face of the earth to do, and you are more than happy to continue to create from that, right? So here we go. These were our first cards for Monday. Hello. We like you that. Hello. I like you very much. We have the Eight of Cups, which is yes, you may now proceed. You have done enough to where you have all that you need to move forward, and the universe is saying, yes, go for it. It is time, and you're being shown the way forward by the beautiful moon. It means you can literally name your destination. We have the World card, which is victory, standing in the light, and the pillar that's raising you up. It looks like the top of a trophy, if you ask me, or the person in the Olympic podium that's won the gold medal. And that is the energy. It is victory, it is upgrade, it is getting a higher position or a better position, and empowerment, where you feel like you've absolutely come through the gauntlet of trying to create this, and now you're standing in the moment of creation, which also aligns with that realization and the joy that comes with it and the new beginning with this beautiful energy. So Monday, spectacular. Tuesday, now you may be so let me tell you something that I realize, that even people who have won gold medals, the minute that they win, the first thing anybody that's not been the training and doing and years of trying to get to this point, the first thing they're asked is, what's your next plan?" And they're like, "But give me a second to revel in my victory before I have to leave that, right? I've worked my whole life to get to this win, and now I suddenly have to shift my focus and not be able to sit in the moment of reveling and just letting it sink in that I did it, right? And that's part of it. Let yourself feel the validation and the energy of it was all for something worthy, right? Because if you don't get to that pinnacle, you still feel like you're striving for it. And so some people may be in this place where they feel like they just waiting for that moment, and then boom, it opens up. So then what? So there you are in the place of okay, now I'm at the place where I've won, and I've got the new beginning, because there's the Fool again. And sometimes we don't know what we're going to do next, right? Authors do the same thing. They'll make a huge hit, and then they have to they feel like they're pressured to make that same impact on the next one. And if the next one doesn't win, then they feel disappointed in themselves. Doesn't mean that they're not worthy, right? So stay patient and stay ready, because you don't have to give up your victory just yet, right? And that means the timing is everything. Just allow yourself to be still while you're waiting for the next step to come in, and enjoy. And put the joy in your heart. Allow yourself to enjoy the win, at least for a few days, right? And then we have the Eight of Swords and the Tower. Now, there some people freak out at the Tower. The Eight of Swords is telling you you don't do anything when this Tower comes in. The Tower is actually releasing you or breaking down the blocks from what's holding you back, or as has been standing in your way or holding you captive. That Eight of Swords energy is telling you focus within, even though you can't take any action, because that's where you are at waiting to take action. The new beginning, it's happening. You're in it. But there's other things that have to happen so that you can make your way forward. And that's what the hold is to let the tower come down and let that clear. And the universe has a hold of that. This Eight of Swords is telling you, you can't overthink this, and you can't take control of it. Your hands are tied, as you see right here. Her body is got her arms wrapped to her sides, and she can't even see because she's got a blindfold on. So it's telling you to pay no attention of what this is here. Be still and focus on the goal, and then this will move whatever needs to move out of your way. Whether it's energy, people, buildings, I mean mountains, who knows? And that's Wednesday's energy. Let it rock and roll, and be still and focus on your goal inwardly. Then we have the Lovers, that is the Gemini major arcana and the Leo major arcana combined for Thursday's energy. The Lovers energy is a beautiful masculine and feminine with Archangel Raphael flying over them. This is a soul's calling kind of energy, whether it's for a relationship or your life path. Now, I'm going for both because the strength card is the loyalty of the Archangel Ariel, the Lion of God, to walk the path with you. So don't be afraid of the tower. You've got more than enough protection as you make this journey that started with the Fool, right? And the 3 of Cups, and it's still there. So you're actually on the journey. So don't try to rush to the end. You haven't even finished yet. The race is still on. Right? We still got things to do, people to see, and places to go. And oh, this is perfect. So Thursday's energy is get in your higher mind and let go of the need to try to overthink it here because this is where we're being still. And this is where we're afraid while we're being still. We're like, "Oh, I gotta do something. Is something gonna happen soon? I don't know." This 9 of swords is where we feel the fear of the stepping out of our comfort zone. Meditation is the only thing that's gonna get you through that, and I'm telling you from my own experience. Letting myself get into a good practice of meditation, my most effective one when I'm in my head too much is to feel the feeling of peace and love just wash over me. If I can get still long enough and let myself resonate how I feel in peace and harmony and protection, then that lets go of all the fear thoughts. And then I can move easily. Now, the fear may ride along with me, but it's going to be so diminished that it won't have any effect on me. And I'll be able to have better cognitive abilities because I'm not losing sleep over it, right? Step out of the comfort zone and know that the fear is going to come. The only way through is through. Past it is through. And that's the oh goodness. Thank you, divine. Another little hiccup in the way. The only way through it is to persevere and focus. Now, you don't have to whip it back or do anything. You don't have to battle it down to the ground. You just have to have control of your fear thoughts. And that means when the fear thoughts show up, know that they're a trap and realize I can't have time for fear right now. I'm in the middle of creating. This is the moment of creation. I don't have to we've passed the time for fear. We're in it, right? So, here we go. Last but not least, the weekend energy is beautiful because it has the 4 of cups and the 6 of cups. The 4 of cups is a blessing in disguise. This may come in the form of help or an offer that seems like it's work. Seems like it might be hard or something that seems like it's totally irrelevant. But I'm just saying, sometimes we have to strengthen an area. And what came to my mind right away, what I just got to push on was I remember um, one of the football players, I can't remember his name, but he started doing ballet because he knew that the agility that would come from the movement of the ballet would make him better at what he does on the football field. And I think it was Mean Joe Green, if I'm not mistaken, but I might be mistaken. So there's the energy of that with understanding that you may have to go in an unconventional way and you're going to get an offer to do that and the support. Because this is the 6 of cups, which is soul tribe. These are people around you who support you through thick and thin as you support them, even fur babies. So all I'm saying is if an unconventional resolution or theory comes in, investigate it before you say no. Okay, that's all. Just make sure you look at it thoroughly before you turn it away because it's going to be unconventional. So, I love you guys. I want you to have a beautiful and amazing week. And I send you all love and light and all the power of connection to source as our tribe moves forward in this energy. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Don't forget, I'll have the dailies individually as well. And I'm about to put out the first half of March. So that's what I'm doing today after we finish these readings. Many blessings to you all, and I'll see you soon. Namaste, my friends.